What's up, guys? This is Doug with Basement Level Magic. We're back for another Oath of the Gatewatch Battle for Zendikar draft. I'm sorry about the delay in getting videos out. I have been on vacation, and I thought I'd be able to record a little bit while I was gone, but unfortunately I just wasn't able to. But I'm back, so we will be getting a couple of drafts out a week again. I actually might do a sealed league next. It looks like a lot of fun. I've been watching other people do it. So that's probably the next thing coming up. But after that, we're looking at Shadows over Innistrad coming out in just a few weeks online. So really looking forward to making a change over to a new format, but this has been a lot of fun. I have enjoyed Oath and Battle for Zendikar combined drafts much more than I was just the straight Battle for Zendikar drafts. So we'll see how this one goes. I'm doing another 8-4 in the interest of time just because I wanted to make sure I got something out. Even if you end up playing all 3 rounds, the 8-4s are just so much faster to play and record than the Swiss drafts. Fall of the Titans is an excellent card. Easy first pick. Puts us in red, which isn't something I absolutely love in this format, especially when my pack 2 has like a consuming sinkhole in it, and that's about it. Gravity Indicator is a consideration. Core Sky Climber is a consideration. Saddleback Lagak is also pretty good. I don't like green-red that much. Green-blue is a little better for me. I'm going to take the Cyclone Sire, I believe. I could understand taking the Stalking Drone, but again, green-red. And I can understand taking the Core Sky Climber. And I actually do like an aggressive white-red build, but I'm going to take the Cyclone Sire. It's just the most powerful card. The Ruins of Oran Reef is a very good card. Puts you into Devoid strategy, but I'm not sure I care. I've been absolutely beat down by this card before. I think I'm just going to take it here and see what happens. Here we have Oath of Gideon, which is good in the white build. As far as Devoid cards here, the Spatial Contortion, is a pretty decent card if you're already in the deck. It's basically a removal spell. Shrieker's a good card. I know we're not like set on a path here yet, but the best card in the pack is probably the Baloth Null, but it's in like 2 colors that I'm not in. I definitely want to play the Fall of the Titans if I can. And in blue, probably the Containment Membrane is the best card, so we'll take that. Slaughter Drone actually is not so bad. We may be able to just splash the Fall of the Titans and get into like a blue-black Devoid strategy. I think that might be the best bet for us at this point. I mean, other than that, we're taking a Flame Seeker, which is a fine card. Just not exciting. Not that the Slaughter Drone is particularly exciting. But if it comes out as a 3/3, it's a lot more exciting than if it were to come out as a 2/2. Here, Stalking Drone's probably the best Devoid card left. Could take the Jawar Isle Avenger. It's not quite what the Ruins of Oran Reef would want us to take. Probably the Translator would be, or the Stalking Drone. I know this seems odd. I like the Jawar Isle Avenger, and I have 2 pretty good cards in blue, but I'm going to take the green card and try and put together the Devoid strategy. Here, I'm going to take the Sky Scour. Here, probably the Eldrazi Aggressor is the best card for our deck, the way it's shaping up so far. I could see taking another Containment Membrane. It's a great card, and surging it out for 1 is excellent. Maybe that just is the way to go. I could see taking Witness the End. I could see taking the Zulaport Chain Mage, but it really looks like we're going to play so far like a blue-black shell, and depending on what we open, maybe we're splashing red. Maybe we're playing red and not black. That's tough. Pardon me. I could try and take a red card and cut red here I know I'm not being very decisive as far as what I want to pick. I think we'll just take the Slaughter Drone. And another Sky Scour. Sure, so black's definitely open in our seat. But I'm not really sure what else is. We got a good red card first, but we haven't really seen anything since. Shrieker's a good one. Warping Whale's not a card I've ever main decked before. Pardon me. So we'll see. We really want to get some more Devoid going. Well, Bearer of Silence is probably the pick here. I want to be able to take the Oblivion Strike, but... And even the Embodiment of Fury looks good. There's not a blue card at all. It looks like we're playing a Devoid strategy. The Bearer of Silence is probably just the best card. The removal is tempting. But I'm going to take the Bearer of Silence. So we could take Jorian. Other than that, we're probably looking at, I guess, Walker of the Wastes versus... I just don't know what else. I mean, another Containment Membrane, I guess. Not that they're bad. I mean, they're quite good. I'll take Jorian. I think it's a greedy pick, and I probably shouldn't have done it, but I'm happy to take it. Here we got a Blinding Drone. Or another Sky Scourer. I think we want the Blinding Drone. The Sky Scourer is most likely going to wheel, and if we really do get the Ruins of Oran Reef online, our Sky Scourers become actual threats, and our Blinding Drones just like basically protect us on the ground by tapping down our opponent's creatures. There's nothing here that I'm super excited about. I do like the Null Color. It's not Devoid, and I think we need some fixing a little more. Wow, second Jorian. Or Storm Chaser Mage. So we're going kind of deep on the blue-red. Probably just want the Hedron Crawler here. Could take another Sky Scourer. We'll take the Hedron Crawler. Looks like maybe white was even open. I didn't see much white pack 1 though. Here I think we want the wastes. Yeah, white definitely looks open. So another Sky Scourer. Only taking it over the Prowess creature because of the Ruins of Oran Reef. Although it doesn't look like we have a ton of opportunities to play 2 cards a turn. Although enough of our creatures are 2-drops that may be the way we do it. Here we end up with a Walker of the Waste or another Containment Membrane. I suppose that's our removal, so we'll do it. And we'll take the Pathfinder. So currently the curve tops out at 6, but we really want to look for an Evolving Wilds in pack 3 to fix this mana. What was just a splash turned into a little more than a splash. I suppose we take the Tar Snare as removal if we have to play it. I mean, it's possible we just don't play the Jorians, but the card advantage seems so good. I don't know, this is definitely a janky deck. But I've been drafting a little bit more fun stuff lately since I've played so many drafts in the format. I just wanted to do things a little differently. rather than drafting, you know, what I know to be the best or the easiest to draft decks. You get a little tired of playing black-white after a while. And, you know, still playing black, but not playing the ally version. Gives you a little different take on the whole thing. Well, Felidar Sovereign is not something splashable for us. Touch of the Void is a good card. Mist Intruder is okay, and it's devoid. And it's another 2-drop. I'm just a little scared about what happens to our deck when we don't draw, you know, a Ruins of Oran-Reef. We still have a lot of evasion. I think we want the Ruination Guide here. Seems like a no-brainer. Couldn't remember if Joran was a 2-2 or a 2-3, but I guess in this format, if you guess 2-3, you're probably right about almost any creature. Ruinous Path. I think we want a Ruinous Path. Clutch Occurrence would be good, but I think we need some hard removal. Something our deck currently lacks. If the Clutch comes back, I'll be shocked and pleased. Same with the Transgress. I don't think we'll have the mana available for a Akum Stonewaker. So we're just looking to kind of finish out this deck. We're at 16 creatures, so I don't think another Mist Intruder is something I definitely want, but I think a Blighted Fen probably makes the deck. So let's go ahead and take that. Here we can pick up the Clutch Occurrence, and I might play it over one of the Containment Membranes. Seems like a lot of Containment Membranes. Other than that, Titan's Presence, which actually is not so bad for us. I bet we see that Titan's Presence back. I'm going to take the Clutch and knock out one of the Containment Membranes for now. Nullifier is pretty good. It'd be almost our most mana intensive, well, not mana intensive, but our most mana costed creature. And I could see playing the Skitterskin as well, honestly, because we'll probably be able to regenerate at any point, and it is a little bit bigger than the rest of our deck. But I guess we'll take the Nullifier. So adverse conditions versus Mindraker. I think I'm going to take the adverse conditions. So how many ways do we have of exiling? Not many, right? I know we have one Mist Intruder. Is that it? I think that might be it. I don't think the Cryptic Cruiser is all that great for us. That being said, there's not much else here. Suppose we can take the Mortuary Mire. Pardon me, I'm fighting off a bit of a cold. Again, Processor Assault, probably not going to get online. Oracle of Dust, probably not going to get online. I guess since we could use it just as a blocker, we could put it in. We can put the Spell Shrivel in the board. I think we might even play the Anticipate. We'll have to look at where we end up. I mean, Dutiful Returns on our colors is the only real reason to pick it at this point. So the 3 cards in red that we're splashing are all very good. I hope I didn't pick something over in Evolving Wilds. I don't think I saw one. Oh, the Titan's Presence did come back. Pardon me. So 2 dutiful returns and a corpse and 2 corpse churns. We can mill ourselves real good. I guess we can mill ourselves real good and then get our pick of what we want to ring back. Alright, so a couple of cuts. So I think what we probably want to cut is maybe the adverse conditions. Oh, it has some synergy with our containment membranes, as you can tap 2 creatures and then surge the containment membranes to keep them tapped permanently. Alright, so at 17 creatures and 8 spells, we probably want to cut some creatures, I guess. Although Sky Scours are better in multiples. Bearer of Silence always seems good. I think we want the Mist Intruder just because it's basically a Sky Scour. Blinding Drone seems too good to cut. Cultivator Drone. I think we need the colorless mana sources. Shrieker seems good. The 2 Jorians I probably shouldn't be playing, but I'm going to. So of the 3 cuts, and I like the Pathfinder as like kind of a win condition as well. That's tough. I think I'm going to cut the adverse conditions and one of the containment membranes. It wants me to play 2 mountains. I think I'm okay with that, since I don't have a way to go find a land. Alright guys, I'm going to play this deck. So stay tuned. You'll have round 1 shortly. Thanks for watching. This has been Doug with Basement Level Magic.